Hello there, this is Klaus David Joseph Watson, and I'm a conservative blogger in my pool truck, and I want to talk to all you fucking wankers about the illegal situation here that we have in bleeding California. It seems Jerry Brown and the Democrats are handing out driver's licenses to illegals. Well. Rent's going up because there's 5, 6, 7, 8 blokes living in a bleeding apartment. That's right, and the greedy landlords are like, oh, you know what? We're gonna raise the rent. And all the white people can just go fucking smoke crack and be homeless at 1-800-449-8255. And me, Klaus David Watson, from the UK, I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you, you bleeding wanker. Don't raise me rent at 1-800-449-8255. You can just call Clark the Shark, the bleeding bloke, at KFMB Radio, brought to you by Rice Krispie Treats. Call that motherfucker the Wolfman Jack on crack. You call his bleeding show. I don't bleeding care. At 1-800-449-8255. This is Klaus Watson, and I'm bleeding the leader in talk radio at YouTube. So fuck you racist bastard. At 1-800-449-8255. Who cares if California and Jerry Brown and the Democrats are bringing in millions of illegals and giving them driver's licenses because you bleeding can't fucking drive on the roads in California anymore. You bleeding can't pull up to an intersection because there's fucking 50 cars everywhere. There's 100 cars. Then when you get on the bleeding freeway, they're driving 200 fucking miles per hour at 1-800-449-8255. This is Klaus Watson from the bleeding UK, and I'm coming to you from me talk radio show. Klaus Watson. If you don't like me bleeding show, you can call that other, Clark the Shark, at 1-800-449-8255. That bleeding fucking wanker is brought to you by Rice Krispie Treats. Clark the Shark, he doesn't have the skills. He doesn't have any of the emotion that it takes to go into talk radio. Like me, Paul David Klaus, whatever the fuck me name is. I'm coming to you live from London, and I'm telling you, over here we got a Muslim Islamic problem, and Israel, Jerusalem should be the bleeding capital, and thank you, Trump. No thank you to Obama, that socialist bastard. This is Clark the Shark, or Paul Joseph David Watson, Klaus, whatever the fuck me name is. All I know is that Jerry Brown and the Democrats are hoarding in millions of illegals into California and then giving them driver's licenses so that every road is clogged. Everywhere you drive, you can't fucking drive because everywhere is crowded. At 1-800-449-8255, it's Clark the Shark. That's right. You can call me Paul Joseph David Watson Klaus, whatever the fuck me name is. I'm coming to you from London, and I'm telling you, it's bleeding overcrowded in California because the Democrats and Jerry Brown are giving out driver's licenses to illegals. And everywhere you go, it's bleeding crowded. Fucking A. And people are like, fuck you, you racist! What's wrong with you? What do you got against 8 million Hispanics coming to California and they're bleeding give them driver's licenses? Klaus, are you racist? Prejudiced? You got something? Well, you know what? If they were white, I wouldn't fucking care either. At 1-800-449-8255. Matter of fact, I'm going to switch topics. I'm going to talk about illegal white people in America. We got 3 million Canadians, fucking New Zealanders, Australians, South African, UK people here. And David Watson's like, hey, Klaus, fuck you! You're bleeding racist! I'm like, how am I racist? They're white, you fucking dolt. at 1-800-449-8255. That's right, Clark the Shark is rolling again in the swimming pool truck. I'm rolling so good I can't even go to work at 1-800-449-8255. Clark the Shark's talking about overpopulation, crowded. We're like fucking North Korea here. We got like, what, like 35, 40 million people in California. 1-800-449-8255. Klaus Joseph Watson's like, hey, Klaus, mate, you need to chill out with the profanity, you know? What's your problem, mate? You know, you should love all people, Mexican, black. Everyone's here. God put everyone here, mate. You're not the only special one. I'm like, yeah, you know what, mate? I'm like, you know what? Come here, David Watson, you fucking Brit piece of shit. At 1-800-449-8255. I don't give a fuck what color people are. My wife is black, all right? I'm not bleeding racist! Oi! At 1-800-449-8255. Everyone's coming to America here because Jerry Brown and the Democrats are handing out licenses. But to be more specific, everyone's coming to California. They're leaving Texas. They're leaving Louisiana, Alabama. They're leaving every state. Florida, where you can't drive because you can't give an illegal a license. But you know what? They come to California at 1-800-449-8255, where they can overcrowd the roads. There's nowhere to park. You look in front of every apartment building. There's millions of cars. You look in front of Stater Brothers, Walmart, Target, there's millions of cars. And oh, by the way, when you go there at night, there's people sleeping in those cars. And you know why? It's because Jerry Brown and the Democrats handed out driver's licenses to illegals. And you know what a car becomes when you got a driver's license, Democrat? Well, take a fucking wild guess. It becomes a home because then you can sleep in your car at 1-800-449-8255. That's right, Democrat. When you give a driver's license to everybody in California, they can sleep in their cars. Never mind the fact that rent's $1,900 a month and everyone's getting kicked out of their homes. At 1-800-449-8255. Do you hear me, Jerry Brown? Do you hear me, Democrat? You guys are supposedly so compassionate. But you notice one thing about liberals and Democrats. You know, they always got more money than you. You Google their net worth, and they're always worth like 80 million, 90 million. Hey, you notice that about liberals? They want you to save a whale, hug a tree, and fucking recycle all your plastic. But you know what? Take a look at them. It's not like they got 3 million or 2 million. Now, Google Ellen DeGenerate, her net worth, or any one of them, Ben Affleck, or any of those fucking smarter than thou liberals, and you'll see that they ain't worth 3 million or 5 million. They're worth like 200 million at 1-800-449-8255. That's right. Clark the Shark's laying it out right here. Liberals are like, they're so good about spending your money at 1-800-449-8255. You notice that? Ben Affleck, Ellen DeGenerate, and all those fucking liberals in Hollywood, they're worth 80 million, 90 million, 100 million in the bank. And they're telling us out here who're making $2,500 a month how to fucking think and how to live and what we ought to know. We barely can. I'm almost getting evicted today. Everyone's losing their homes, sleeping in their cars. We're overcrowded, overpopulated because of Jerry Brown and the Democrats giving out them driver's licenses at 1-800-449-8255. But Ben Affleck's like, hey, Clark the Shark, you gotta have more compassion on everyone. I'm like, compassion? I can't even move. There's not even 3 feet around me, man. Look at this shit. At 1-800-449-8255. I can't even budge. You want me to what? You want me to share my home with someone? You want me to move in someone with me and my wife? At 1-800-449-8255. Well, it's getting that way. Me and my wife are going to have to take in a roommate pretty soon at 1-800-449-8255 because our rent's going to $2,000 a month because of Jerry Brown and the Democrats, illegals, mixed with the fact that we got Obamacare, which the Republicans in Congress are about to get rid of the individual mandate, thank God, this week. I hope that McCain isn't good enough to vote at 1-800-449-8255. But anyway, call me back after this commercial break. Clark the Shark. And it's getting overcrowded. Look how overcrowded at 1-800-449-8255.
This commercial break is brought to you by Rice Krispie Treat. This commercial break is brought to you by Pepsi. This commercial break is brought to you by Paul, Joseph, Watson, Klaus, my friend in the UK. He's a bleeding wanker who was raised on an estate, but I wasn't raised on an estate. Clark the Shark was raised. Fuck, dude. I was raised in a place where nobody liked me. At 1-800-449-8255, but I made my way. 52 years old now and being evicted from my apartment. I got no college degrees. I got no money in the bank. I'm hoping Alex Jones and that InfoWars will call me and say, Clark the Shark, we like your wit. We like your clever irony. You're just like Paul Joseph Watson at 1-800-449-8255. Like the bleeding guy from the bloody UK. The Muslims are taking over the UK just like the Mexicans.